Yo, let me ask y'all a question. What's your favorite scary movie? Or what's the scariest movie that you've ever seen? It's Halloween. You know what I'm saying? It's Halloween. It's the last day of the month. I just want to know. I want you to put in the comments what your scary movie, what your favorite scary movie is. I will say, arguably, it's not even scary, but definitely one of the funniest scary movies is Haunted House, bro. With Marlon. Oh my God. A ghost? You mean a ghost? The Omen. It's all for you, Damien. It's all for you. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that scared the daylights out of me. I've watched like all the exorcisms and they didn't bother me except for this one. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I remember watching that in school and I was like, I don't know if I was going through something spiritually in my life or whatever, but I was like, You know what's scarier than a scary movie though? Buying fragrances retail. We don't do that. Never buy retail. I tell you guys, go in the store. Get your nose on it. If they give you a free sample, get the free sample. And while you getting that smell, that nose, I need you to be online on the internet being like, yo, who got the best price on this, man? Because the fact of the matter is that fragrance prices are just out of control and it's only going to get worse. And so a lot of times people ask, like, where do you buy your fragrances from? And there are plenty of places that, we buy fragrances from, but there is one place in particular where most of my collection, when I say most, a huge part of my collection, I owe to this company. And it just so happens to be their anniversary. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. None other fragrance by on the US side, better known as Frag Flex. So I want to talk about a couple of fragrances, several fragrances here that I actually did get from Fragrance By. A couple of these you may not even be aware that you can get because a lot of guys are afraid, you know what I'm saying, to really kind of dive into niche fragrances because of the cost. And it's like, you don't have to pay full price. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it's Fragrance By's anniversary. I'm going to put all of the information down in the description. I need you to look at all of the information down in the description because it's going to have all the details. The code that you use, which is FB12, the link that you will go to access everything, all of the fragrances that I'm going to talk about. You can enter in a giveaway, all of the rules, restrictions, if there are any, whatever. But, wait a minute. You know what's scarier than that? Not running the Fat Boy Friday intro. It's Fat Boy Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
Yeah, said it's Fat Boy Friday. Fat Boy family, come swing my way. Let me tell you about the best fragrance of the day. And you don't like it, shorty, you can hit the highway. But on your way, y'all, please hit that like button. Hit subscribe, pump it up, baby Joe button. Still staying true to this old fragrance game. It's Fat Boy Finesse, baby, ain't nothing changed. Yeah, I said it's Fat Boy Friday. Hey, I said it's Fat Boy Friday. Hey, I said it's Fat Boy Friday. Guess what? It's Fat Boy Friday. Yo, what's going on, party people, Fat Boy family? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. That's right. It is Fat Boy Friday, which means we not only made it to the end of another week, we have literally made it to the end of another month, man. God is good all the time, God is good. So I appreciate you guys rocking out with your boy. Feel free, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and click the bell so you get notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, I gotta be honest with y'all because you guys come here for my honesty. Let's keep it a buck. What's scarier than buying retail is spending more money at a discounter. And I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this, but here's the thing. Y'all are gonna say it. You're going to say, Walt, why would I spend the money with Fragrance Buy or Fragflex when the fragrance is cheaper over here? And I'm gonna look you in your virtual face and I'm gonna say, I wouldn't do it. I would do the same thing. Do what's best for you. Just because I partner with the company, you know what I'm saying, does not mean I'm not gonna be honest and tell you do what is in the best interest of your pocketbook, of your wallet, of your bank account, of your credit card, of your Klarna, Afterpay, whatever it is that you use to buy your fragrances with, or your cash. Hopefully you're using cash to buy everything. I'm simply telling you, hey, this is one of the most trusted resources where I've bought my fragrances from. So I'm not trying to sell you on necessarily using Fragrance Buy. It's their anniversary. You may come up, get lucky, this, that, and the third. I will be honest. Most of these I've gotten before they made the switch to Fragflex. And those prices are a little bit higher, about 20% higher. And fragrances are technically exempt from tariffs. So where'd the price increase come from? Nonetheless, we're gonna talk about that on another video. But let me just run through these real quick. Boom! Neon number 4, Thomas Cosmala. I got this fragrance from Fragrance Buy. This is basically BR540 with some mango. Shout out to Smell Like Pat. Shout out to Hard Body Fragrances who were like, yo, this is just the greatest thing in the world. Like I said, you still get that BR540 DNA. You get some mango in there. Definitely great fragrance. Unisex, but I think it leans a little bit more masculine. So it's going to be great even for fall if you want something like that. You guys have heard me talk about this. This is like the perfect fragrance for Easter because it literally smells like communion. I love wearing this into church. We have from the house of Unique Luxury. This is Istanbul. This is another fragrance, another niche fragrance. Thomas Cosmala, niche, even though it's technically a clone. Unique Luxury, Istanbul, niche. You know what I'm saying? Just the most beautiful grape Kool-Aid you ever smelled in your life. Like, this is like grape wine, grape Kool-Aid, like on steroids. Like, it's just crazy. It has so much, is distinguishment a word? Distinction. Yeah, distinction. But yeah, Unique Luxury. Let's keep it going, man. One of my favorite fragrances that I can't wait to really crack open in this weather from the house of Electimus, we have Imperium. All right. Kind of got another clone, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing to me how people are upset with clone companies, but nobody talks about the niche companies for doing the same thing. Another conversation for another day. But this is basically Nishane Ani. And some people say Aventus, some people say Hashivat, kind of matched up together. Either way, it smells good. Gotta spray it. Smells amazing. And I mean, look at that bottle. So Electimus, and this is Imperium. All right. You have heard me talk about those. Let me talk about something you probably don't even know is available. You've heard me talk about this too, but it's been a while, but it's perfect. Probably the most popular fragrance from the house. We have Argos, and this is Sacred Flame. If you like rose, if you like tobacco, then this is your fragrance. And guess what? It's available on Fragflex. So you can go spend 200 plus, 250 plus with Argos. You can use my code and get a discount, or you can use the code FB12. I think this is like sub 180 right now. Maybe it's sub 200 for sure. Use 12%. You're going to get free shipping because of the amount that you spend. So yeah, I mean, one of the greatest fall, cold weather, winter scents ever. Sacred Flame. By the time you see this video, it might be sold out. It might not be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Also, you're going to get some free samples, you know, with making these purchases. There's a new fragrance that I want. All of aromatics fragrances, like Magnetic, I heard is fire. Forbidden Fruits, Tease Me, like all of the fragrance world, the French Avenue aromatics releases, they are like now available on the website. So if you're trying to get your hands on them and you're like, where do I get them from? Everybody else is sold out. They're probably going to sell out because Fragrance Buy Fragflex, if you're on the Canadian side, you're going to get Fragrance By. If you're on the US side, you're going to get Frag Flex. Nothing great really stays in, well, let me say nothing trending really stays in stock for long. So I would hurry up and get on that. A new fragrance that I'm shocked is even available this early. We have from the house of Serjoff. We have Coral. Now I know it's fall, you know what I'm saying? But this is a great time to buy spring, summer fragrances because they're going to have a chance to sit. They're going to have a chance to mature. This doesn't need maturation or maceration, but the longer it sits, just the better it's going to get, just because of the oxidation process that's going to take place once the air hits the bottle. Beautiful, fruity fragrance, which I guarantee you by the time we get to March and April, this is going to be the hottest thing on everybody's list, unless Torino 25 is just all of that. Nonetheless, you get a more cleaner version of kind of like this Herba Pure thing going on. It's not cloying. It's not super syrupy. Very clean and refined. So you have Serjoff, Coral. Let's keep going, man. One of my favorite brands right now, you know what I'm saying? Goldfield and Banks. If you're a man, you want to smell like money, you know what I'm saying? And you want some of that leather and that suede. Like, speaking of grape Kool-Aid, if the color purple had a fragrance, this would be it. It's called Purple Suede. I'm telling you right now, this right here, crazy work. God, I think there's some iris in there as well, or orris. It's one of the two. Nonetheless, smells absolutely amazing. That, you can get that from Fragrance By as well. Speaking of Goldfield and Banks, you guys know Silky Woods is probably my favorite other than Ingenious Ginger, but there's an inspiration out there of Silky Woods that is absolutely amazing. And the bottle is one of the best bottles ever made, especially if you're a musician like myself. We have from the House of Fragrance World, we have Jazz. And this is one of the things, remember, I don't subscribe to one-to-one, but this is one of the best clones out there. One of the best ever made. Fragrance World, even though we give Fridge Avenue all the love, Fragrance World be doing the doggone thing. And then we got a new one here, relatively new. I haven't really talked about yet, but Ombre Dior, which is from Armaf. Basically, if you like that crystal saffron DNA, which is a play on that Ganymede DNA, something metallic, then you're gonna like this. Definitely fresh, definitely mineral. Listen, and you get a magnetic cap. You can't beat that. So there are a couple of new things out there as well. That's the great thing about Fragrance By. If you're looking for some discontinued fragrances, if you're looking for some new inspired by fragrances, if you're looking for some trending fragrances, whether they're niche, whether they're designer, a lot of my designer fragrances came from Fragrance By. I'm a Bond guy. Most of my Bond fragrances came from Fragrance By. Like I said, now in the US, it's going to be Frag Flex. You know what I'm saying? So take it all with a grain of salt. Pay attention to the description. Pay attention to the link so you can go see for yourself exactly what's available. I like to be candid with y'all and 100% honest and just tell you what's out there, what's going on, but do what's best for your wallet. Okay. I've given you some of my favorite fragrances, some fragrances that I get. You can't go wrong with these. So if you're interested in those, they may be available. They may not be available, but you're going to get 12%. And if I'm not mistaken, that 12% is stackable with free shipping. Even though they no longer have a free shipping coupon, it's all based on it's just, I'm telling you, Fragrance By was that jump off. And they still are that jump off. You gotta be very meticulous and very intentional about knowing how to shop. So do me a favor, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button while you're at it. Go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. But holla at your boy. Let me know, do you have any of these? Do you have your eye on any of these? I'm telling you, man, that Argos play, like Argos always sells out. Electimus always sells out. Unique Luxury always sells out. Goldfield and Banks always sells out. Serjoff always sells out. So you probably didn't even know they had those available. Go take a look and then do the comparison just to see where you're going to get the best price from. But until next time, y'all be easy. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys in the next video.